a chat about saxophone and clarinet cleaning cloths. You know what I'm talking about. The lovely pull-through swabs that they give you in every single rental instrument. They look a little like this guy right here. Now, usually they are made out of felt. They are attached in the center, and they come with a lovely foam piece, or sometimes they have a really bristly one that kind of just gets caught in everything, and one of those beads that you used to make bracelets out of when you were a child. Very lovely. Now, this lovely piece of cotton will not fit through a saxophone neck or clarinet mouthpiece. It does not fit through. It is way too big. It is attached at the center, so it makes it even larger, and it's just overall not an absorbent material and not going to pick up as much as you want it to. So every time my student comes in with one of those, I send them back out to get one of these. These are the silk pull-through claws. They go through nice and easy. You can see this one is super wrinkled because we all know we ball up our claws in our cases. Real musician life. So with these cloths, they are very large. You can see very large, bigger than my face. They come on a string. Now this is a tenor sax sized one, so the string is fairly long on this one. I did have to change the weight at the end, so I believe these cloths are made by a company called Jewel, and the bead that they put at the end of the cloth is actually slightly too big to fit through the neck and to fit through the mouthpiece. So I switched out the bead on these so that it fits through, and it is the perfect cloth. I have never had a problem with a student getting one of these caught in an instrument. I myself use them and they're very good. They're very affordable. They range between $9 and $15, I believe. Now these are all in Canadian prices, and this is the cloth that is available in Canada. Now, states may have more options available, but up here we do not have as many options available. All right, let me show you a little demonstration on trying to get this through a mouthpiece and a saxophone neck. All right, and now for some testing. I'm going to start off with the silk swab here. So this is a standard Yamaha G1 tenor saxophone neck. I'm going to take the wider end of the neck, and I'm going to drop my weighted cloth down it, and we're going to pull through. Nice and easy. Tenor saxophone mouthpiece. This is the Selmer S9200 in particular, one of my favorites. So again, drop it down the wider end and pull through. Buffet student model clarinet mouthpiece. And same thing, we're going to just pull it through. So, fairly simple. Because of the volume of these claws, they make them really, really easy to clean. It makes everything so much easier when you go to pack up your instrument to take all the moisture away. With these silk cloths, I do recommend washing them every once in a while, and when you do, just tie up the string like so. That way it doesn't get tangled. And you can stick it right in the washing machine. I personally do not put mine in the dryer, as this little bead right here makes a very loud clang. And this is not the original bead on here. I did have to switch it out, as this particular brand of silk claws, I believe it's Jewel, they make beads that are too wide to fit through the neck and the mouthpiece. So I actually switch it out for a fishing weight. These ones I just picked up at, I believe, Walmart. And I just attached it to the end instead of the larger, heavier weight. Now this next one, as I've said, it doesn't really go through, but let's show you. Why not? All right, clarinet mouthpiece. Drop it in, pull at it, pull at it. And we're stuck because of the foam. Okay, so we're just gonna take the string right out of there. One positive about these though is that the bead is small enough to fit through, which is always a nice thing. Tanner Sachs mouthpiece. Yeah, no cigar with that one either. Very much stuck. Very much would get stuck if I continue to shove it in. Tanner Sachs neck. Dropping it in the wide end. And we got in, and I'm scared to push it any further because I will not be able to get it out, but it got in about that much before it got wedged. And so we're gonna have to reach all up in here and attempt to pull it out to no avail. There we go. All right, so I did not want to stick that any further in the neck. I have had to cut these out of necks. Now, you may be wondering what happens if I rip off this foam bit. Now, that does help slightly, does make it slightly smaller, but it still does not make it small enough to pass through this opening. So I'm gonna go the opposite way in the neck just to show you that even without it, it does not fit. And obviously this is a larger of the saxophone necks. It's not an alto, it's a tenor, so it's gonna be stuck in there no matter what. Originally these are intended to just be used on the body, but with most kids I find, and most players that are just playing for the fun of it, you don't really get as much spit in the body as you do in the neck and the mouthpiece. Now the mouthpiece especially needs to be cleaned out with hot soapy water at least once a month. If you play regularly, once a week, please. Oh my goodness, there's been so many times when people have come in with the most disgusting stuff in their mouthpiece and in their saxophone necks, and in their clarinets for that matter. So please do swab. Now, these do fit through the body of the instrument. I won't give you a demo of that because you know what's gonna fit. It's a small cloth and it does fit down the body, but this is the main part where we really need to focus our cleaning efforts. So for that, I always trust these silk swabs. Thank you for watching my video. I hope you learned a little something about why I would recommend these silk cloth over the felt cloths that come with your instrument when you first rent it. Please stick around, subscribe, like this video, leave a comment down below about anything that you want to know, any more questions you have about cleaning cloths, and if you have any video suggestions for the future or really good video topics, I would love to know them. So thank you everybody for watching, and I will see you very soon.